So let's talk about a situation where you're asking the seller to pay your agent. And now with HomeCopilot, it's not necessary because HomeCopilot gives you as the buyer everything you need to purchase a property without an agent. And every step of the way, you're going to get useful information that you need in order to make decisions. And let's face it, if there's any subject that you're not sure about, you can just go on the internet and you can find out the answer. So HomeCopilot does not need any agents, but if you're in a situation where you want to have your agent work with you, then what you have to do is you have to negotiate that with the seller. And this takes place at the point where you're making a purchase proposal to the seller. The system allows you to bring that up while you're making the purchase proposal. So and remember, the seller is not obligated to do this. The seller can just tell you, no, I'm not going to do it. Because after all, HomeCopilot is there to eliminate those agents in the middle and allow you to deal directly. So there's several strategies if you decide to ask for your agent to be compensated. And remember, with the HomeCopilot system, the agent is really doing no paperwork. They're doing nothing in the system. You are doing everything in the system. So the role of your agent is to act kind of more like an advisor. So the payment strategies include a seller might pay a smaller percentage of maybe 0.5% or 2% of the sales price. Some sellers like to pay a flat fee, a flat dollar amount. So again, it will depend on the situation. The seller doesn't have to agree to it, but you can always ask for it. Sometimes the seller is going to ask you to pay for your agent yourself. And the way that works is after you've come to an agreement on a price, then you will add whatever you're paying your agent on top of that sales price. So that way the seller really isn't paying for it, you're paying for it, and that can work quite well. The property still needs to appraise at that higher amount, but most of the time that's not a problem. So again, if you feel like you want to use an agent, you can ask the seller if they will compensate your agent, and you will have to work that out in negotiations with them and see what happens. So that's all there is on this, and happy home buying.